Well, hello. This is really loud, but this is also Project Genesis. I think I'm saying that right. Right? Project Genesis. Yep, that's right. So the team here at Project Genesis, I'm turning that down even lower. The team at Project Genesis were kind enough to send me a key to check out their prototype game. Yeah, so far my experience, like, if I just think about in terms of raw player experience, I would say it's not been super seamless, right? Like, I have to, when I launch the game, it takes me to a login. I have to go to a website to sign in. I have to verify my email. I have to jump through all these hoops, accept a bunch of terms and T's and C's that I hope I didn't sign my soul to the devil without realizing it. But yeah, like I do understand the need for all that stuff, but I would encourage the designers, at least in my initial playthrough experience, felt a little bit odious. So something to think about. You know, the player experience doesn't start when they start playing, right? The player experiences start when they download. That's seamless, like everything from start to finish. So enough ranting about that. I am a little worried, so I will give you just my raw impressions, right? I'm a little worried when I see all this promotional stuff, so much like login stuff to start, because that makes me afraid that the marketing team is, getting carried away and trying to Sometimes a marketing team will compensate for a product they are nervous about. I know this because I've worked in marketing and I've had products I'm nervous about, and you sometimes try to push a little bit harder with like this affiliate links and all these different things. So I will say that I'm more trepidatious after launching the game about its quality.
Welcome to the Project Genesis How to Play video.
Okay, so
Project
it's a how to play
Genesis is
video.
a sci-fi PvP shooter that fuses battlecraft space combat with FPS play.
Oh wow, I'm gonna
To
get my
successfully
butt
navigate the
kicked.
battlecraft and FPS theaters, you'll make frequent use of the breach and board tactic that is at the bedrock of Project Genesis gameplay. Each battlecraft is equipped with an assault pod that lets you breach the
It's pretty
hulls of
cool.
capital ships and immediately launch into close quarters combat.
So this is like
Each
PvP
battlecraft with
in
a
the
capital
core.
ship will reveal breach locations in green, indicating that you are able to breach and board the capital ship utilizing the default keybind, middle mouse button.
Middle
There
mouse
are currently
button.
3 game modes with future game modes planned. The first
Domination,
game mode we'll
onslaught,
review is called Dominion. In
Dominion. Didn't
Dominion,
read that
your
right.
team must capture and hold objective targets to accumulate points. The team that reaches 1,000 capture points first wins.
Okay,
You'll
so
see
this
the
is
state of each objective at the top right
very
hand side of the
similar to
screen.
a lot of
Objective targets can be found in interior locations
first-person
captured
shooters
by
that I've seen
objectives
before. So the
and
question that I
exterior
would be
locations that can
asking
be captured by
is, yes, the
battlecraft.
ship element is
The
cool.
second class of game mode is called Onslaught. In Onslaught, your team will start as either attackers or defenders. As a defender, you must prevent the objective targets from being destroyed by the opposing team. If you are an attacker, you must destroy the objective target by planting detonators and protect the explosive charge as the timer counts down. The victor is the team that wins the best 2 out of 3 rounds. Detonation is a game mode tailor-made for Project Genesis' unique style of space combat and FPS play.
So that's what
In
I'm.
Detonation, your team must attack your opponent's capital ship by accomplishing a series of objectives, starting with reducing the capital ship's shields and ending in setting thermal charges in the enemy capital ship's reactor room.
Seventh
Exercise
kill.
caution, though. The opposing team will be trying to attack your capital
Wow,
ship
that
as
was a
well.
very
Should
dumb
you need to
opposing team
rapidly
member.
return to your own capital ship to defend it, X will transfer you back to your capital ship. The team that detonates both bombs or completes the most objectives by the end of the match time wins.
Okay.
The controls were designed to make operating battlecraft and avatars both seamless and consistent across third-person and FPS
I
modes.
kind of just
Basic
personally
accessories
wanted
for
the
the FPS
space
movement
travel.
are
There's
displayed in
so
the
many FPS
WASD
games, but there's
features.
not that many
The
space
left mouse button
battle
fires
games.
your weapon, the right mouse
Um,
button aims down sights, and
okay.
scrolling the mouse wheel switches between primary and secondary weapons.
Okay.
The left control key
Pretty
detects your
standard.
avatar, and pressing the
TGH.
spacebar causes your avatar to jump. When operating battlecraft, the same WASD key assignments will maneuver your craft.
How long is this video? Oh, it's pretty
Activate the
long.
boost thrusters.
You
The
might
boost
want to
control key
double the
lowers your
speed on
battlecraft thrustring,
this,
and the
or
spacebar
at least
allows your
1.5
battlecraft
the
to gain
speed on
altitude.
this.
Just like in first-person mode, the left mouse button fires your selected weapon, the right mouse button performs a tactical zoom, and scrolling the mouse wheel switches between your primary and secondary weapons.
All right.
As a reminder, If you would like to remap your keys, you may do so in the settings menu.
Yeah, I do.
Jump in and play.
Okay, got it.
Experimental team bot training map with bot AI to practice combat tactics.
Okay, I get it. It's a first-person shooter. Got it. So I got the how to play down. Guess I just go to quick play, right? I don't know if there's gonna be that many people I can quick play with. I wonder if I can just play the experimentals. Yeah, it's gonna probably look for a match for a while. Try to look for a match for a few minutes. But again, if I'm thinking about first time user experience, what am I thinking? I go through a really long login process for a first person shooter. So like most of the other first person shooters are either integrated with my Xbox Pass or Steam Pass. Okay, here we go. We're onto a match. Okay, allow access. Alright, edit loadout avatar. Sure, that's fine. Edit loadout battlecraft. I have no idea what this means, but I accept it as gospel. I accept it. I mean, there's not, like, obviously this is a competitive game, so there's not going to be much narrative here, which is too bad. Right, like, I think League does a, okay, there's a lot of presidents. I'm fighting presidents today. How do I ready up? Can I just go? Deploy. Oh, I see. Okay, where are my allies? Do I even... Okay, they're... I see their arrows on the map. Are they below me? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, here's some bad guy. Oh, I just shot my own guy. Is there friendly fire? No, doesn't look like it. Protect bomb site. How do I do that? Okay, I don't know. Whatever. Just gonna kill some baddies here. Unless they're like really good bots. Whoa. Cool jumps. I mean, the action feels really fluid and nice. I just wish the UI felt quite as smooth, right? And to some degree, it's because, right, this is the Unreal Engine, right? So Unreal is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of... Oh, wow. It does muzzle lift. That's... You guys can witness how bad I am. That's, I want to try some different guns here. I just have a pistol. Can I switch this out? Oh, shit. Shoot. Shoot. F. Okay. Can I swap something else? So I got two King's Guard. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. No, it's only... Okay, it only swaps primary for primary. Got it. I have a grenade. I'm trying to throw a grenade. Do I even have one? Can I melee? Can I melee? Alright, I gotta look at the actual keys here. Settings, controls. Yes, yes, yes. Toggle crouch, toggle sprint. Yabba, 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 yabba. WASTA. Space, left control, descend. EQ, strafe right and left. Boost, left shift. Okay, that's my battle. That's my avatar. So I don't have a grenade. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do battlecraft. I don't know. Deploy battlecraft. We're going into space, baby. Oh, somebody's lighting me up. Whoa. Easy there, homies. Who's shooting at me? Not really clear on where my enemies are, but I respect them for their... Who is shooting me, man? Oh, it's this mother lover up here? Okay, man, I cannot see a darn thing. Alright, I think I see... I kind of gotta lead him a little bit, looks like. Can I turn upwards, please? I'm trying to, like, look up to turn up. I really want to face upwards. Do I have to do this? No, how do I go up? How do I go upwards? It feels like I'm locked on, like, the same axis here. let me see. I'm going to go back to the settings. Okay, so controls. Are they intuitive? Even though I watched a tutorial video, I would say no, they are not. They definitely, especially on the ship, which is the part I was most excited about, feels funky. I would ascend spacebar, descend left control. Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it? I feel like No Man's Sky did a... Okay, so I see. I feel like No Man's Sky did a fantastic job with their ship's navigation. Oof, I got lit up. Ooh. 0 versus 1. I have no idea what I was competing over, but... Gosh darn those presidents. Gosh darn Herbert Hoover. I just like the battlecraft, so I'm just going to play that more. The FPS aspects of it aren't as interesting to me. Because they are very, very similar, right? Like, from my perspective as a player, I could not tell you if there's anything new being done in the FPS genre today, right? So I'm like, you know, if you're bringing a game in that like kind of leverages both genres to some degree. Okay, I'm lighting something up. How does my thing cool down? I see. So my Gatling needs a cooldown. Whoa. Okay. I seppuku'd apparently. I ran into something. My ship is very fragile. It's a gentle butterfly of a ship. But yeah, like this space fighting aspect and this breach thing where I can like breach a particular target and like go in as a first person shooter, that's pretty cool, right? Oh my god, someone is lighting me up. Whoa, first kill. I killed President Polk. I'm sorry. Sorry, President Polk. What the frick is this thing, man? I'm not really sure how much I have to do aiming versus like the oh, of course something hit me. Abraham Lincoln killed Herbert Hoover. What a beast. Freaking honest Abe. Gracious. I'm going to do one more, or a couple more of these. So yeah, like, obviously this is an early access version of the game. But yeah, and there's not really much narrative to evaluate, right? Like, this is pretty cut and dry in terms of, like, hey, this is a very mechanics-focused combat game. I have no idea why I'm... Probably should just, like, do I want to kill that thing? I'm confused. I'm going to kill this guy, though. Skirp, skirp, skirp. Whoop, skirp, skirp. I actually don't mind the space control. It's not super intuitive. I still would say, like, copying whatever No Man's Sky did would probably, like, put you in the best, protect the bomb. I don't protect bombs. Woof. First kill. I thought I already got a first kill. So again, some little UI issues. Yeah, Unreal Engine is a powerhouse, though. I mean, look at how nice this looks. Whoa, someone did something. Maybe we got it. We bombed it. Did we bomb it, guys? Did we do it? Target A is down. I'm in Sparkle Land. Okay, now I can see. Let's go. Let's fight these survivors. Nothing I like doing better than mopping up innocent survivors that have disturbed me in my rise to power. Yeah, the weapon transitions... Oof, I got lit up. The weapon transitions on the ship are not very streamlined, I would say. Like, I find myself using a weapon, waiting a really long time. So I do feel like the ammo magazine size needs to be a little bit larger. Mainly because, you know, by the time, at least at my skill level, I train on a target and actually start, like, leading them, I have to switch weapons. I have no idea what my secondary does. 2 hive clusters? Yeah. There's no indication visually that, like, anything is happening when I'm using my secondary, so maybe I'll, like, change my loadout if I die here. Defeat! Dude, these presidents are crushing us! John Quincy Adams. Taft! James Madison. Jeez Louise. Good game. Herbert Hoover. I don't know how to progress here. Okay, here we go. Encoding, transcription in progress. Are we going to get some narrative here? Or is this just like the battle summary? Okay, it's just the battle summary. Okay. I was getting really excited for a moment because I think one of the big opportunities in any sort of competitive game is to set the competition up in a narrative environment, right? Like, because I don't really have that many. I don't care as much, except for my own skill, about what happens, right? And so I think like games like Destiny did an interesting job of this, where they said, "Oh, hey, there is this mode in Destiny where you can." Here, I hate this hive cluster thing. I'll try the Plasma Viper. What does it do? It says fire rate is non-existent. Missiles? Fire rate, range, ion disruptor, swarm missiles, interceptor missiles, Plasma Viper. You know, I'm going to go interceptor missiles, because you know what? This is way more fun to me than the first-person shooter stuff. Dude, why did he not die? I just lit that guy up. Why did those missiles miss? What the fridge, man? Oh, spin, spin. Oh, someone got me in their sights. Fillmore. I do like the president names. Freaking Honest Abe is shredding space. He's making the aliens suffer. So I don't like that I emptied most of my clip at that guy. Didn't miss, you know, necessarily. I also don't know why my ship is going transparent here. Is it because I'm See you later, George Washington. Whoa, not the rock! Anything but the rock! Anything but the rock! Okay, where's my life? I actually don't really have a sense of my HUD here. So, like, T is... Oh, that's like a cover me shield. I guess I can go back and forth through this. That's kind of a cool concept. I like being able to just deploy. I think that's a really smart gameplay concept, being able to deploy some of these interactions here. I mean, you guys can tell, I'm terrible at these types of games. So maybe I'm not your, like, target audience, right? I mean, I'm not, like, terrible, but I'm not, you know, I'm not winning any awards for skill either. See you later, George. A lot of missiles coming at you, my friend. Woo! Let's put my freaking thing out. Poop out my shield, please. TTT. Did it go out? No, I did not poop out my shield. I don't know why. It doesn't look like it's on cooldown. I'm pressing T. I'm pressing T. Oh, skirp, skirp. Oh, I see. So it has to, like, have that shield available icon come up first. Okay. Gotta capture this stuff, whatever this means. So I'm gonna try to breach and board. Misaligned. Alright, so how do I align? How do? I want to breach and board. Let me breach and board. We're doing it. Alright, we're breaching. We're boarding. Look at how cool that is. Alright, let's kill some aliens. Where are my teams? Uh-oh. How much... I don't really see my life. Is it just like a... I saw President Grant over there. Saw President losing. I wish I had a double jump. I am noticing that. Trinity. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I'm good at this game now. James Buchanan, I'm sorry. Is it bad to be headshotting presidents? I feel like there's something morally ambiguous here. I don't know if I feel good about this. Are you friend? No, you are not friend. You are enemy. You are not. I wish I could double jump. That'd be so nice. I don't know what I'm doing here except defending this point. Can I leave now? It says I'm losing. Who's shooting at me? Someone's shooting at me. I hear something. I should put on both my earphones here. It's coming from here. All right. It's coming from there. Is that an enemy? Oh, that's Ronald Reagan. Sorry, Reagan. I don't like your economics. Ah! John Quincy Adams. The freaking Reaganomics, dude, you know? Alright, back to Battlecraft. It's kind of interesting that you're managing this. This feels a lot like Star Wars, this feels a lot like Star Wars, got him. Freaking did it! I did it! I turned the tide. Jimmy Carter, though! Jimmy Carter is destroying me. Man, 43 ping. What an embarrassment. Deaths. Alright, encoding. Alright, I might do one more game out of this. I wish there was, honestly, more game to experience, right? Like, I think the shooter mechanics and the systems, the art is very beautiful and interesting, but I'm not seeing anything new, right? Like, every game that's a first-person shooter is the same control scheme, the same core mechanics, the same bonus structure, right? Like, oh, I got a headshot, that's good, or I got multiple kills, that's good. The space element was interesting, though the control scheme did not feel super great. I do really recommend using the mouse to go up and down, and then like you can like use control and space for other functions. All right, we're on the detonation. But yeah, but I do think that the actual first-person shooter aspect of the combat needs something interesting, right? Like whether it's like role-based. I'm gonna try the rogue or toxic. Ooh, I'm toxic. What's the techno? All right, whatever. I'll do the. I don't even know, tank. I'll try the tank for now. Try the tank. So I do see that there's like the role base, but again, like these are all traditional roles. Like I think one of the things that I mean, it's already been done by Overwatch, right? But one of the things they did really well was like building the roles around characters. And like, is this a friend? Are you friend? Yes. I protect. Oh, I protect. Sorry. Where's the enemies? Has no one breached my ship yet? Should I have not spawned on the ship to start? So again, this is kind of like a weird setup, right? Turret. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Guess I want to go up there. Shield available. Alright. 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 Whoa, am I dying? No. Okay, I'm here. Whoa. Hello. Reactor security. Defend. Alright. Where's the bad guys? Alright, I want to go to space. So I have to press B? Okay. How do I go to space? I see, so it's G and H. So let's see. Controls. Avatar. I don't even know. Guess not. Can I just go to space now? What's G do? Oh, that's a grenade. Alright. What's H do? Smoke, it looks like. Oh, alright, alright. Yeah, and I know it's a tall order to say, hey, can you bring something new to the FPS genre? But it doesn't look like this game is like lacking for budget, right? And I think one of the big things to be thinking about is like, okay, role-based shooters are the shooters, right? That exist as like the key things right now, right? Like Overwatch, Destiny, all these things, and all their control schemes are very, very scheme. I really need to get off this ship. How do I just leave this game? Okay. I'll try another one where I can actually fly around and like do some stuff here. Quick play. Play a FPS AI boss to improve your SPS. Team PvE sandbox. So again, I wish there was more focus on gameplay and less focus on player acquisition through like marketing mechanics, right? Because like I'm a marketer, I consult for a a decent amount, right? And I would tell you that the marketing stuff has a limit. The actual product eventually needs to stand on its own. Oh, there's a lot more. I'm gonna be a behemoth. This just seems like categorically better, right? Maybe it's like slower, but like all the numbers are bigger. Maybe there's a speed number that's missing. Max speed, no. I don't know. I'm driving my behemoth and wrecking some mother lovers. Woo, let's go. Reaching board. Oh, where's my enemies? Where are my enemies at? Where are the other evil presidents? Where are the evil presidents? Oh, I see some evil presidents. Protocide. I don't even know what protocide means. Like before they were born? Or like at their like launch construct? Alright, come on, big boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to use the frickin' spacebar to move upwards. I guess yeah. I wish the squares that highlighted enemies changed. I wish if an enemy was behind an obstacle between me and my shooting center of my like the ray from my gun towards whatever I'm shooting at. I do really wish that this thing's pretty busted. Man, yeah, this ship seems like dramatically stronger than the other ship I played. Because I have way more firing time. Yeah, this seems a little broken, which I'm cool with. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm hit. Are they going to board our ship now? I'm just going to Ulysses S. Grant. Yeah, that guy, I don't know if you've read that, man, Ulysses was a tough son of a gun, man. I don't mind being beat by Grant. He'll just throw more bodies at it, you know? Oh, somebody's lighting me up! Chief for shield! Chief for shield! Chief for shield! Shield says they're available. Poop it out, please. Oh, this mother lucker. James K. Polk. Oh! I feel like the most fun I'm having is just being attacked by presidents. Breach and board. So I have to defend, so I just don't want to let him board. Whoop, skirp, skirp, skirp. I do like the sound for the kill. The little coin toss is kind of a very satisfying sound effect. So I will say that's pretty cool. Victory. I saved the world. Match point. Dude, James Buchanan just shredded. It's because he has 1 ping and I have 40 whatever, you know. So, okay. I have a feeling this will be a few minutes just to finish this out, and then I will talk about my overall thoughts and feedback, because I actually have a decent amount on this one. I may look dumb, but I've thought a little bit about this game. Alright, have fun with that. Peace! Whoop, skirp, skirp. See you later. Oh, wow, those missiles are super overpowered. Those missiles are super... Can I heal? Do I have... I don't even know where my life is, outside of the fact that it seems low because my screen is turning a putrid shade of gray, but I really wish I could see my actual health somewhere in the HUD. I don't know if it's like on my ship. Do I recover over time? Okay, that's my ship, I think. I'm supposed to defend that ship. Who am I kidding? I'm a defender. I'm not a... Alright, so it looks like I took like one... Ulysses S. Grant got me again. Merciless. But it looks like I'm taking like one hit and then... Keeling over, right? Got him. I wish I started with the shield rather than like randomly got it a little ways into battle. And I wish there were like some more. Oof, that really helped. Wow, someone launched a missile barrage at me. Oh, there's someone behind me shooting missile barrage. I don't know what happened. But Ulysses S. Grant got me again. Wow. And Jimmy Carter took out Thomas Jefferson. This is America. So I think I'm trying to get to their ship now or something. Have fun with that, boys. I keep on trying to like... William Henley Harrison, screw you, man! Ah! So yeah, I'm not really sure how to defend, right? Like, it just feels like the ship you just go in and YOLO when you die. Other games that did this was like the Star Wars plan. I'm probably going to call it here. I don't know if there's too much more to get into, and I know I'm already running up on the 30 minutes. So yeah, what are my thoughts overall? I think in terms of like the whatever, Technomancer, sure. In terms of the combat and stuff, okay, there's a bomb apparently. Let me go see what's going on here. Someone put a bomb on my ship. I don't like it. Thomas frickin' Jefferson. Where is he at? Whoa. Chester A. Arthur. Got me. Where's that bomb at? Are we disarming it, guys? Really hope we're disarming it. It doesn't sound like we're disarming that bomb. See you later, Warren G. Harding. Can we disarm this, please? Protect the bomb. Oh. James Garfield. Wow, I still think that, like, headshotting presidents kind of feels bad. Oh, I didn't have a... Alright, well, we won. Yay, hooray. I killed myself in the end. Wow, I don't know how that happened. But, oh, yes, I finally beat Zachary Taylor out for the toughest president. Yeah, I'm the best president. You know what? Elect me president. Something bad will probably happen. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this game? In terms of the space combat, it's interesting. The control scheme is pretty wonky. In terms of it does not feel organic or like what I would naturally want to do, right? In a shooter like this, it has to feel amazing. And like reaching down for space and control when I'm on a keyboard doesn't feel super amazing. So I would think about your keyboard controls. I know, like, if I can't play a game on mouse and keyboard, I just don't play it. So if I have to plug in a controller to actually be competitive at a game, I'm just going to find a game where I don't have to do that, right? The other thing, too, is in the space combat, it felt like I could be an aggressor very easily, but I did not have much evasion. So when I was getting attacked or when I was under fire, I did not know anything to do except if I had the shield, which came quite a bit into my lifeline, I could press T, and that sometimes helped and sometimes did nothing. It was very difficult to find the source of the damage that I was taking. So, like, let's say it's someone behind me. Very hard to spin around and, like, see what's going on. And also, my ability to evade and have evasive maneuvers was a little bit muddied. Likewise, the enemy targeting was a little tricky, where if they're occluded by something, if something's blocking the enemy in my line of sight, line of fire, I would encourage like at least a different color, maybe like yellow or orange, to that square that highlights them. But yeah, the space thing was the most fun part. I played that more than the first-person shooter, because the first-person shooter aspects were exactly what I would expect from a first-person shooter and no more, right? And so I think that's something I would really if I was designing this game, I would be sweating about that, right? Because, oh wow, another role-based first-person shooter. How are you going to differentiate yourself? Um, so I think that's the biggest question, right? Is to say, what's the thing that what's the mechanic that we add to this system that makes it interesting? Maybe it's like infinite roguelike layer progression. Like it becomes like Risk of Rain, where you can blow up an enemy and take their arm and smack it onto yours, and you get power-ups and power-ups, and like the person who has the most kills is just a deity by the end of it. But they can still lose because there's a space battle going on that impacts the entire combat, right? Or they can get stuck alone somewhere. That's a silly example, but to my point, like Risk of Rain, if you play that as a solo first-person shooter, it's doing something that very few shooters ever did with like scaling ability and mechanics, right? Where like you have this infinite growth curve and you're trying to outpace your enemy, right? But this, like if I racked my brain, I don't know if I could really think about something that sets this first-person shooter apart. Lastly, I will say that obviously I know this is a prototype of the game, but one of the ways you can at least add the impression of distinction is through story and character, right? Like a bunch of AI robotic characters are not very interesting to me. I don't know anything about them. I don't really care. It just is like, you know, BattleBots, right? And if you even think back to that old BattleBots show, who do they focus in on? They focus on the team, the people that put all this care and love into building these cool robots, right? So there's not an emotional connection with anything that's going on. And whether that you go like how League of Legends does it and say, hey, look, in the game, you know, in the game we will have it be the mechanics first. It's totally valid. But then in this area, like in this central area, like, you know, League of Legends will use that for their special events and these types of things that can make me care more about the characters that are duking it out, right? Or at least care about the conflict at some level. I don't think they have a perfect system either, but I believe there's a reason they are consistently making that attempt to make me care more about the League characters. Because honestly, I see more people coming back to League for Arcane. They play Arcane, they connected with the Jinx character, and they come back to League, right? And so those are the things I would really consider. You know, first off, making the space combat a little bit more distinctive. I think the like launcher onto a first-person shooter is a cool mechanic, but again, it's something that's not totally new, right? Like, you know, we've had mechanics similar to that in those like Star Wars. I forget the like Unleashed something. I don't know, but like those like Star Wars ones where you fly around a ship and then you sometimes shoot stormtroopers. Or, you know, you can fight Luke and Han or something. But again, like the thing that made those ones distinctive is you got these like super characters where like if you found the Luke unlock, you just like could slaughter people like, you know, recklessly and insanely. I don't know if that was like the funnest mechanic, but it was definitely distinctive and memorable. And I do remember having a very memorable gameplay moment, because I always like the space battles better usually in these games because I feel like more thought is generally put into them. So on that one, I also like the space battles better than the first-person shooter parts. But the thing that like was an actual really good moment for me was when I found the Millennium Falcon, you know, power-up, and then I entered combat as the Millennium Falcon, and they had kind of the music playing, and then you just dominate the battlefield. Like, that's a really great feeling. But I would say, like, at this prototype phase, the thing you're chasing is a big player moment right now. And I don't think I've seen one yet. And I would encourage you all as a development team to keep pushing, keep working at it until you have something that makes me feel amazing. Even if I'm not like really, really great at first person shooters. I'm not terrible, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not Faker, right? You know, that's League, but whatever. Like I you know, I'm not highly skilled, but how do you deliver like, you know, these really like umph moments? Some of it is sound design. Like it's like those umph moments come from a huge conversation. Some of the sound design elements you did were good, like the coin ping to to make me get get further in. But again, the reason that Millennium Falcon moment worked is because I already knew those characters. I knew what it was like in Star Wars for the Millennium Falcon to fly in, and I got to live that fantasy. And that's what, even though that mechanic wasn't that special, that's what made that experience really special. So I would, just as a game developer to another game developer, my biggest encouragement would be to say, find that like find whatever is like that real player experience you're trying to deliver, and gear everything around that, because it does feel generic, right? And generic is usually, there's a lot of different people trying to push ideas, and there's like that law of averages. Sometimes it depends on the company and the group, but I would encourage you all, push harder. um, find that direction. But it's a cool concept. I think it's really really neat. I thought the battle crafts are really pretty. The art's really nice. Persona kill cards. All right, cool. Psyche. So I guess there are some. So there are some narrative elements, it seems, in this AI creator. So yeah, maybe you can have me re-review this. Like, feel free to reach back out to me. I'm happy to always re-review games. And you can say, hey Jeff, you know what? You totally missed this AI psyche system. That really is our differentiator, and this is how it's going to impact the entire experience. And totally valid, right? In terms of my overall rating, so far I would give this a, even though it's a prototype, so if this was a fully released game, if this was out today, I'd give it a 3 or 4 out of 10. Because this is a prototype and an early stage, I will give it a 5 out of 10, mainly because I do believe that you're still missing the game that makes this game different than the element that makes this game different than every other game that's touching on combat, space combat, and first-person shooter competition. So I would really encourage you all. I know it's difficult. It's easy for some random person to say, but yeah, I mean, I think the Unreal Engine is nice. The most of the combat felt generally solid. So it's just like, hey, how do we level it up? How do we make this distinctive? How do we make it you and your team? Because that's the thing I want to connect with. I want to connect with the people that made the game and really understand, like, hey, this is the thing. This is the experience you're trying to deliver, and I don't think I got a clear sense of that. Anyways, I hope this was helpful feedback. I know it's always tricky to get feedback on a game, but great job. Honestly, this is something y'all should be really proud of. I can see a lot of thought and care went into this, and I would just encourage you all to keep pushing. I think it can continue to evolve, but I would encourage you all to, take. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to push back a launch date, to make sure that you have that secret sauce that will make someone come back to your game, that experience delivery that will make someone come back to your game. So good luck, and happy developing. Bye-bye.